the blue light, and they're racing. The Next Star and Valoroso Hanover off the arm, okay, out wide. Red on a high again, fast. Valoroso Hanover just wanted to mix its stride for a couple of strides, or mix its gait for a couple of strides. Almost bobbled out, but stayed down and pacing. And in the meantime, Red on a high with that little misdemeanor there by Valoroso Hanover was able to cross. In third spot up on the outside is the Next Star, followed next of all by Captain Cooney, who lands 3 pegs and fourth. And into a lovely spot here is Pride of Flight, one out and one back from Rambo King, the inner. Well back in the field is Lombo, Yankee Invader, and Miss Nichols watches it all unfold from the back end of the field. In that order, they run their way down the back straight with 1,700 metres left to go. Red on a high, the leader. Second on its back is Valoroso Hanover, and here comes Miss Nichols around the outside. It's been put into the race nice and early and goes up to sit outside, Red on a high. Getting into the 1-by-1 trail there is one of the roughies, the Next Star, followed by Captain Cooney and then Pride of Flight. Well back in the field, then on the inside is Rambo King, and on its outside is Lombo, Yankee Invader. Lead time was 48.3 as they negotiate the run down the side of the track and head down towards the turn into the lane. And the leader is Red on a high by a half length on Miss Nichols, Valoroso Hanover. The Next Star's on the outside, 1-1, followed by Captain Cooney, and next the outside is Pride of Flight. And still the last couple as they come in were Lombo, Yankee Invader and Rambo King. First quarter of the last mile was 32-6 and the leader Red on a high. Sitting second about a neck away on the outer was Miss Nichols. Third locked away Valoroso Hanover, the Next Star, 1-1. And they were followed then by Captain Cooney, who's 3 pegs and fifth. On its outside as they leave the straight as Pride of Flight. And still the last pair, Lombo, Yankee Invader, and back with it is Rambo King. As they run their way into the back straight, almost racing in 4 pairs. 800 left to go, 28-7. Speed went on through that split, and the leader Red on a high. Shows the way by a neck to Miss Nichols. The next pair with the Next Star, who's racing on the outside there of Valoroso Hanover, and then Pride of Flight, who's poised to strike. Captain Cooney, and then Lombo, Yankee Invader, and dropping out of it a shade was Rambo King as they run their way down the back straight with 500 metres left to go. And these two go together, Red on a high and Miss Nichols. On the outside, Pride of Flight launches, then the Next Star, and Valoroso Hanover is held up and in trouble, the favourite. And as they come towards the home corner, the leader was Miss Nichols, but Pride of Flight's coming out after Red. Lombo, Yankee Invader starts to run on. Valoroso Hanover being taken back through the field on the back of the tyring, Red on a high. And as they straighten up, Miss Nichols being joined by Pride of Flight. Ellen and Peter Rickson going for a double, and Pride of Flight lets down and dashes away. It's put two lengths on them. In second spot was Miss Nichols. Flashing home at it was Lombo, Yankee Invader to grab that spot, but an easy one at the end for Pride of Flight. Pride of Flight has beaten Lombo, Yankee Invader. Miss Nichols and Valoroso Hanover got going again when it was all over. And then came Red on a high, followed by Captain Cooney, the Next Star, and Rambo King was at the tail of the field, and Pride of Flight, Ellen and Peter Rickson pick up a double. Pride of Flight, the last start winner at Canberra, has made it back-to-back, owned by Cindy Rickson, Ellen Rickson and Peter Rickson, keeping it all in the family. 4, 7, 8, 1 are official. 4, 7, 8 and 1. 32, 6, 28, 7, 28, 7, 29, 7. Mile rate 2 minutes, 0.7. The gross was 2:48. 4 3/4 by 1 1/4. 4 3/4, 1 1/4. But in the end, it was Pride of Flight. Sat in a lovely spot. Had the 1-1 early. Was relegated to 3 back in the running line, but made its move coming off the back straight. And quickly rounded them up and dashed away. 4, 7, 8 and 1 official on race number 5. Here's the winner returning. That's a double to Ellen Rickson. Having to come from 3 back in the running line to rope them in. Lumber Yankee Invader hit the line hard for second. 8 third, 1 fourth after being taken back through the field. It's 4, 7, 8 and 1. And All Clear. Right to pay, All Clear is there. All Clear.